Okay, my marketing friends, say, listen, today I want to talk to you a little bit about using drop cards and drop flyers. Not so much drop flyers because I've gone away from using drop flyers. I mean, I use drop cards, and so by using the drop cards, I've just eliminated using drop flyers. And you know what? I'm making great sales just using drop cards. So we're going to talk about drop cards a little bit today. And you know the reason is because I always get a few people in my organization that call me and want to know, you know, Coach, what are some low cost methods that I can use to generate good quality traffic to my lead capture page and ultimately sales? And I would have to say drop cards rank up there very high. I've used them for the last 2-3 years, and I'm going to continue to use them. Basically, they're just like a business card, except for instead of having your name and your phone number and email address, you're going to put on there a short little 2 to 3 sentence paragraph that will trigger the emotions of the reader to go ahead and want to take further action. And then to take that action, you're going to provide them with a website address or a URL so that they can take the card home with them and get online and type in that website address and get more information. All right. They're a great little tool to use, low cost, and if you just get off your duff and you distribute them, you're going to see results. So why are they so effective? Well, outside of the fact that they're low cost, I told you that. I got a little company that I get like 5,000 made at a time, and it costs me less than $100 with the shipping. So they are low cost, but the reason they're so effective is because nobody, or I should say very few people, are doing it anymore. You know, everybody has gone away from the offline marketing because now it's so much easier to sit behind their computer on a chair and try to do e-sign advertising, pay-per-click, and so forth and so on, and traffic exchanges. And to be honest with you, while nobody is utilizing the offline methods, it's helping me tremendously, because when people see these drop cards laying around, or they see them underneath the windshield wiper of their car, they're stopping and they're taking and picking it up and they're reading it because it's kind of unique. We don't see this anymore. And in contrast to that, then when you open up your email box in the morning, you've got hundreds of emails in there of people that are promoting their businesses, services, or whatever, and you've become so immune to that that you just delete. So to be honest with you, for the person that isn't afraid to get out there and distribute 5,000 of these a month, people are going to read these more so than they're going to read your email advertisings. So I'm telling you right now, it's a very effective medium, and you just got to get off your duff and decide you're going to use it. What do you put on the cards? Well, I can tell you right now, you've just got to find a way to trigger the emotions to entice them to take action. For an example, are you tired of trading time for money? This proven system can bring you an extra $10,000 per month. Well, people are tired of working 2 jobs and they would like to have $10,000 per month. You know, do you want to work from home? Oh, you bet I do. I'm tired of commuting, man. Don't let the gloomy economy get you down in the dumps. Use our proven system and make thousands per month. Wow, you bet. Starting today. Oh, right, I can start doing it immediately. That's what I'm talking about. That's the trigger words that you can use to get people to go to the website then that you furnish with that. Where do I get these drop cards? Well, I'll tell you what, you could make your own, but by the time you start figuring out the cost of perforated paper and the ink, you're better off just to scratch that one off the list and go to a company that I like, which is Vistaprint. Now, I am no way an affiliate of Vistaprint. You could use any online print company you want. I don't care. I just happen to use Vistaprint, and here's the reason why. Vistaprint.com. But if you look here, they have about anything: rack cards, gift certificates, postcard marketing, email, posters, window decals, flyers, lawn signs, brochures, car door magnets. You can get caps, pins. You can get anything made up with these people. Plus, look at all the free things that you can get over here. So, you know, I'm not telling you to use Vistaprint, but that's who I use, okay? You can just go to Vistaprint.com, and like I said, you can read through it yourself. It's real easy to design them. If you have any troubles, they've got a nice customer service phone number that you can use. You get friendly service. They got guarantees on their work, so you just can't go wrong using Vistaprint, all right? Well, let's move on. All right, what do I do with them? Now, here's where it takes a little bit of effort on your part. You know, I personally distribute around 5,000 a month. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but let's think about it. Every time I go to the doctor, the dentist, the supermarket, the mall, the Jiffy Lube, anywhere I go, I have a box of about 1,000 of these cards, and I'm always putting them in my pockets. And whenever I stop somewhere, I distribute them on top of the urinals, by the sinks, on top of the hand dryers, the couches with the little tables out in the center of the mall for people to rest. I'm dropping some off there. When I go to Jiffy Lube to get my oil changed, I always leave a bunch of them laying in there in the Jiffy Lube tables. You go to the dentist or doctor's office, they got the little magazine tables. Leave a bunch of cards laying around there. You just got to use your imagination and just drop them off anywhere and everywhere you can, where you know that there's going to be people there, and they'll look at them and pick them up and take them home, because that's the object. Also, a technique I do is anytime I go into a store or I check out or something, I ask that person, "Are you really happy with the amount of money you make per hour? Could you use more?" And they always say yes, and say, "Well, here's a card. Maybe it'll help." So, the biggest problem that people have with this when they say it doesn't work for them, it's not that it doesn't work for them, it's just that they only distribute about 20 cards, and they get disappointed because they haven't made any sales. Well, the reality of it is this. You got to get out there and distribute 4,000 or 5,000 cards a month. Now you're going to get results, okay? Drop flyers. Again, I'm not going to talk about drop flyers. All drop flyers are they're pieces of paper, and we used to use orange or green, the fluorescent type, so they'd be eye-catchy and stuff. But I found that you can put a little business card underneath somebody's windshield, and they're going to see it just as much as they're going to see that flashy piece of paper, and they'll read it just the same. So we don't even mess with drop card or drop flyers anymore. Basically, everything we do is by using drop cards. Okay. Now let's look at the math on this, because this is what's important. My experience has shown me that if I distribute 5,000 cards per month, then I'm going to generate approximately 2 sales out of every 1,000. So that's going to be 10 sales total. Now, the company that I promote, which happens to be LWS Freedom, I get $200 commissions per sale. So if I make 10 sales times $200, that's $2,000. Now you take that $2,000 and you subtract $100 for the cost and the shipping of the cards. That leaves me with a $1,900 profit. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's a house payment and a car payment. Now, if you do this right and you really want to build your business, you'll just take about $900 out of that $1,900 profit, and you'll throw that into doing more e-sign advertising, pay-per-click, and so forth, so you generate more sales yet. Okay, so I'm telling you, if you're looking for that low-cost method of generating traffic and sales, you must think about using drop cards. It works for me, it works for others in the organization, and I know it'll work for you. You just got to get off your butt and put it to use, all right? If you have any questions, email or call me. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.